Hi everyone, my name is Adrienne Fisher and I'm doing my very first book talk. And the book that I want to talk to you all about is called The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. Excellent, excellent book. If you like fast paced, thrilling, with a very deep sci fi edge, this is the book for you. It hits on all the points of a great novel. Our perspective starts off with a 10-year-old girl named Melanie. We know Melanie's different, but we're not sure why. And then we have the perspective of her teacher, Miss Jastanu. We have a perspective of what they call Sergeant. He is the head of the military, what's left of the military, in the city of London, which is where the book is based. And it just takes us on this really wild journey. And you find that the deeper into the book you get, the more your allegiances start to change because you have a perception of who you're rooting for. And as the story goes on, that allegiance definitely begins to change. And as you understand the science as they explain it, you begin to wonder, is this ethical? Is this right? Should I really be rooting for who I think I'm rooting for? Because it starts to pull at your heartstrings and it starts to pull at your ethics and your morals and your understanding of what it is to be human. And I think that's one of the biggest questions in the book is what makes us us? What makes a human? What makes us worth fighting for and trusting one another and kind of building that bond that we have in trust and relationships between human beings. It's really, really interesting. I'll give you a warning. It's gory. There's death. There's a lot of blood and guts. There's some sci-fi, there's some scientific autopsy scenes also, so if you're a little hesitant to things like that, you should be very careful. There's not the best treatment of children in the book, so you also, if you're sensitive to things like that, you want to be careful because, like I said, it takes a lot of things that we think we know and kind of flips them on their head, so just be careful. But it's not bad, it makes you think, so I want you to kind of be aware of that. I listened to the audiobook because I'm a commuter, so I have a different experience. The narrator was a woman who did an excellent job. She narrated all 5 characters consistently throughout the action scenes, and you always knew which character was speaking at what time. I'm just going to play you a little snippet so you can kind of get the feel of the audiobook journey. I'm going to play a snippet for you right now.
They never have to put their hands in front of Melanie's face. Melanie sometimes says, "I won't bite." She says it as a joke, but Sergeant's people never laugh. Sergeant did once, the first time she said it, but it was a nasty laugh. And then he said, "Like we'd ever give you the chance, Sugar Plum."
Just to give you a little snippet of how the audiobook feels and flows, I highly recommend you give The Girl with All the Gifts a try. It's actually being made into a movie in England and should come out later this year, so I'm really excited about that. One recommendation I have following up this book is 14 by Peter Klein, another really awesome sci-fi book that also has a little bit of that how are we going to figure this out edge for those of you that are hardcore mystery but looking for something a little bit different. Highly recommend both books. Thank you.